Hello and welcome to the very first episode of March Mad Hot Air. If you are joining us for the first time, welcome, and I'm glad to have you here on the ground floor. If, as is more likely, you're watching this after watching a few other videos and are just coming back to see where it all began, you really only have yourself to blame for everything that you got yourself into. You saw the name of the channel. So, I thought, what better day to start this channel than the day that otherwise would have been March, Leap Day. And we are launching this channel with a game that involves launching rockets. Outer Wilds. This game was recommended to me by several people. I have a friend that will not shut up about this game. And we have fairly strong overlap in some other games. I've seen some posts on Reddit that refuse to go into any detail about what this game is about when questioned. And I've also been recommended it on my Steam page. So I thought this would be an excellent first start. The other thing that was told was that there's apparently like a cult fan base for this game. And so this would be possibly a good start for the channel. That's the hope anyway. So I guess without further ado, let's see what we've been missing. Let's see what this is about. I do want to mention before I begin that I'm not going into this 100% blind. I do know that this is a space exploration game that involves a time loop in some way. I also have heard that this involves Newtonian space travel rather than the Aristotelian space travel that I ordinarily see in space sim games. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to get to see that. I'm hoping that I'll actually be able to use it and enjoy that, because that's always been kind of an interest of mine, and I want to actually see that play out on a video game of some kind. Alright, let's see what this is. Let's see. Alright, we're launching. Okay. Looks like there's like a green moon or something with this structure that exploded. Okay. It's being a little bit laggy, I guess. We got a nice cozy campfire, and was I sleeping out here? Very nice. Slate. There's our pilot. You have 4 eyes. Also, you are blue. Wonder if I'm an alien as well. There's our pilot back from your pre-launch campout under the stars, I see. So it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program, and suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. You're sure you fixed the retro rockets? That was only a problem one time, and then maybe a few times after that, but hey, no reason to dwell on the past, right? Anyway, you'll need to get the launch codes from Hornfels at the observatory before you can lift off. just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes or whatever. Okay. Roast marshmallow, we gotta do that. Is there like a science to this, or will this burn if I get it to? Yes, it will. Okay, let's extinguish that. Okay, it sounds like I did not like that. Let's try this again. Okay, gotta be careful to keep it out of the fire, but also not too far. A nice Goldilocks zone, you could say. Well, he didn't sound disgusted that time, so I suppose we'll take it. Ah, we got a day-night cycle. Is that the moon? Apparently, it might even be a planet. The sun is moving very fast. Okay. Talk to Hornfels at the observatory. Are you... Oh, that's the observatory, I have to imagine. Talk to Micah. Hey, it's you. Slate said you'd be blasting off in your ship today. I'm really excited to see the launch. Aren't you gonna go into space, aren't you? You better not have changed your mind. I hear you and Slate beefed up the model ship. Can I see it? Yeah, we recalibrated the controls and installed better thrusters. Want to give it a test drive? Slate says it's just like the real thing, only less likely to start a fire. Try to land on one of the geyser pools. Show me what you've got. I will do what I can. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Okay. Okay, well, I'm the one who asked for Newtonian physics, so I guess this is my fault. This is not going to bode well for me in the real ship, if we get to that point. And I am completely stuck. How do I get out of this? Ah. Okay, let's try this again. See if we can make any better progress. If we actually land in the geyser, what will happen? Oh. It's hard to gauge depth with this thing. Okay, I feel like I need to go just a little bit further. Let's try this one more time. Just give it a light bit of thrust just to make sure that we... Wait. Man, it really feels to me like I was right above the geyser there. Maybe not. Let's go further than I have. I'm still undershooting this. There we go. I'm going to count that as a win for sure. Now let's see what happens if we actually get it into this geyser. Are there people down there? There are people down there. This might not be OSHA regulation here. Let's see if we can get into this before it stops. We cannot. Oh, we got it in. And it's lost forever. Okay. Well. Alright. I imagine that would be very fun to dismember myself in. And it's nighttime again, and the moon is, or the planet or whatever is back. Very, very fast day-night cycles. Porphy. Heyo, hatchling. I hear you're leaving us to seek adventure amongst the stars. When you return, let's you, me, and Gossin open up a bottle of the good stuff. I'm only seeking adventure amongst one star, actually. Other stars are too far away. So is that telling me that this game is going to be limited to one solar system? Or is it telling me, I don't know, maybe we'll find some way to warp to other systems or something later in the game. Another metaphor ruined in the name of scientific accuracy. Nevertheless, I do hope you enjoy your travels. Good luck. Cozy little village. Talk to Rutile. You're actually blasting off at that thing, huh? I'm told my odds of survival are statistically quite high. Yeah, the space program's certainly come a long way. I should probably thank you for causing fewer flash fires than your predecessors. You are most welcome, sir. By the way, good luck with those retro rockets. I'm told they were fixed. The pilot seat used by pioneering astronaut Feldspar is all that remains of our inaugural flight into space. Although it's been argued that such a destination requires a breathtakingly liberal definition of flight, such a distinction requires a breathtakingly liberal definition of flight, that day will nevertheless always be remembered as a landmark achievement in Harthian history. Cool, cool. Looks like this is all some random space travel junk. Might just be an equipment storage facility or something. Postcards from orbit. Marl. So it's launch day, huh? Hal's going to miss you. Speaking of launch day, well, it's not really. Like, I think yesterday was supposed to be launch day, according to Slate, but it's been like a full day since he told me that. I was thinking about it, and the platform those ships launch from is getting old. Isn't it about time you built a new, less flammable one? That big tree in the village would be just the perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping out in the space program, just say the word. The launch pad is flammable? Ha! You didn't recognize that? Don't worry, it's held up for other launches so far. It'll definitely be fine for yours. Probably. Very reassuring, Marl. So, let's see, who do we have? We have Marl, that was Rutile, we have Slate. Don't remember the name of the kid or the cook. Hopefully, these names won't be important, because I'm not going to remember them. Nice. That one's unique enough that I might actually remember it. Hello there, Space Cadet. I mean the spelling. I hear you're leaving the crater today. If you meet any of the other travelers up there, remind them to take proper care of their instruments, won't you? Tell me about the travelers' instruments. Oh, sure. I made all of their instruments, you know. Let me see, there's Churt's drums, Rybek's banjo, and Gabbro's flute. And Feldspar's harmonica, of course, though Feldspar's been missing for a long time. Sometimes it feels like just yesterday they were playing their harmonica around the campfire. Wasn't Feldspar the first one to go to space? Wasn't that the name of it? Anyway, you hear music in space, that'll be one of the space program's other travelers. If you feel like company, you can always pull out your signal scope and track them down. Okay. I don't think there's anything down here, is there? There is not, just the cook. The observatory is this way. Couple of kids. Galena and Tefra. What do you have to say, Galena? Nothing, apparently. Tefra, what do you got to say? Hello, astronaut. What's with the radio? We wanted to play hide and seek, but Moraine wouldn't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, can we use your signal scope? Can we? Can we please? We'll even let you be it. Fine, why not? Woohoo! Okay, here are the rules. Galena and me will hide with these radios, and you'll use your signal scope to find us. Last one to be found wins. Okay, close your eyes and start counting. we have two different lines to signal that we've got 4 eyes. So apparently we are, and I probably should have looked down before this, but yeah, we definitely are one of these blue creatures ourselves. Okay, equip the signal scope. Guessing. Oh, is that him? Oh, that looks like him. I will come back and talk to you later. I do not want to jump that. Let's just try jumping down from up here. Is there a way out? Can't tell if there's a way out. Let me try this other one first. Can I jump? I can jump. Galena. You found me. Yes, I did. Okay. Apparently not enough to cause any fall damage, if there is any in this game. Now, if I pull this out again, it'll still show her, and it'll label her even. Okay, that is neat. Let me talk to you before I talk to Spiniel. Fishing rhyme. Singing helps me pass the time. You're leaving the crater. Guess we'll all be a little busier without you around to lend a hand. That big water planet, Giant's Deep, that's where I'd go. Why's that? One time, after the rest of the village had left to sleep and it was just the two of us sitting around the campfire, Gabbro told me about their first trip to Giant's Deep. They landed their ship easily enough in the waves, but couldn't see too far down on account of how murky the water is. It's too dark. I gotta say, just real quickly, that I really like the music so far. The music has really been enjoyable. Gabbro wants to see what lay beneath the surface, so they decided to travel deeper. They traveled down and down. But suddenly Gabbro couldn't go any further. Tell me more. I will, I was just pausing dramatically. As though exercising a will of its own, the water was refusing to let Gabbro go any deeper. It held Gabbro back, almost as if it were trying to protect him from something. And then, in the terrible darkness, Gabbro saw it. The tentacle of some hideous beast. Was there a sapline involved during Gabbro's campfire story? Come to think of it, don't you have somewhere you should be exploring that isn't here? Okay, so you don't like it when I question your fish stories. Fair enough. like the idea of jumping down here. I don't know if I can do that much. You got me, but I'm the last one. I win. I promise you'll play again when you get back to space, okay? You got me. That is a roaring waterfall for sure. Yeah, it really looks... I really think this this moon that I thought was a moon isn't actually a moon at all. I think this is a planet, just because it looks like it's considerably farther away than it was when we first saw it, and because it looks like it's actually orbiting the sun. And it's really cool that I actually get to see... Now maybe this is our moon. That looks like it's moving really quickly. Looks like there's something way back there too, and even something up close. Right in between these two logs here. There's another one. Wow, this is really occupied sky, and another one. Wow. They are kind of look a little different. I wonder if these, well, I suppose they do have names. Someone mentioned a giant's deep. Even what looks like a comet. This is really cool. I've always wanted to be able to see the solar system like this, where the individual planets within the solar system were more than just points of light, you know? Like you could actually see what it actually looks like. The planets themselves without a telescope. You know, the really interesting thing is that looking at this closely enough, it's almost you can almost feel the motion of the planet, which is really cool. And yeah, so I'm getting a couple of different impressions here. I'm going to guess that this planet here is, and there's the destroyed structure too, but I'm going to guess that this planet here is further from the sun than us, and that we are catching it up and overtaking it. This scared me because I thought it was a face. I think this is a moon. I don't think, it doesn't seem to be changing its distance the way that these two celestial bodies, let's call them, are. Now, this thing is weird. Is that like a space station? Looks like a goat head, like a briar patch or something. I am really looking forward to exploring these places. Although, this one looks like it might be a gas giant. I guess it can't be, because a gas giant wouldn't be explorable. Let's talk to you first. Arcos. Hi, astronaut. You know the patch of ghost matter inside this fence? Gosen was mentioned at some point. I forget in what context though. Said it used to be bigger when they were a hatchling, because ghost matter evaporates. It just takes a super long time for it to go away. Okay. Is that going to be relevant at some point? I hope there's still ghost matter in the village when I'm a grown-up. Ghost matter is awesome. You know ghost matter is how Tektite lost their foot, right? Whoa, really? That is so cool. So... that does look dangerous. Danger, inside this fence is a pocket of ghost matter, a strange and dangerous substance that's invisible to the naked eyes. The good news is that you can detect ghost matter with a camera. Moving through ghost matter is uniquely painful and will probably kill you. Don't complain to me if you hurt yourself fooling around, or fells. You know what this reminds me of? I remember there being a story about an accident at NASA that let out a whole lot of burning hydrogen in the hallways, and it was completely invisible and nobody could actually figure out where it was. It was like just like this shimmer in the air, basically, and it didn't like burn with like an orange flame. So what the employees of NASA would do is walk around with brooms extended, and then when one of the brooms caught fire, you knew not to walk into that area. I don't know if that's true or if it's like just apocryphal or anything, but I thought it was an interesting story. And makes me wonder if it was like an inspiration for this or something. Use camera. Take snapshot. Well, you can definitely see it. Yeah, you can definitely see it in this. Is there any... There doesn't appear to be anything else I can see with it, so... As expected, I can't imagine these people would just leave ghost matter hanging around the crater. How do I back out of this? Yeah, I can't imagine they'd let this kind of safety risk just sitting out in the crater, and I imagine any spot that is dangerous has been cordoned off. The Zero-G cave? What's this say? Hey, come say hi to your old flight coach before your launch. I've got Zero-G training set up if you want a refresher. Gossip. Okay, we can see who Gossip is. You? Talk to Gossip. Hey, I thought I might see you before the big launch. Nerves getting the better of you? You've got only 3 eyes, sir. Right, like you weren't nervous for your first flight. I'm a little nervous, yeah. Are you kidding? I'm a natural at this. I'm a little nervous, I gotta be honest. My expertise in piloting the test ship did not exactly give me a boost of confidence. Good, everyone should be a little bit nervous going into space. I got cocky during my first flight, nearly put a new crater in the moon. Oh, you put one in your face, dude. Still, I was never as green as you. That's not what Slate says. Boy, you know better than to believe a word that lunatic says about me. Is there bad blood between you guys? They're so sore I made them install a safety harness in the cockpit. I feel like that's kind of a reasonable thing to ask for. Claimed it would throw off the thrust-to-rate ratio. Add more thrust, dude. I feel like a safety harness is pretty important. Honestly, one of these days I'm going to throw off Slate's thrust-to-rate ratio. I'm not really sure what exactly he's threatening there. Like, maybe removing his legs? So he can't move around anymore? Although that would probably affect his weight more than his thrust. I don't know. I don't know how to interpret that. So listen, there's a satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment, set up down in the Zero-G cave and in need of repairs. If you're looking for a last-minute Zero-G practice, head down the lift and into the cave, or don't, as long as you're confident you can make ship repairs in space. Yeah, I'm definitely not confident about that. That's one repaired satellite coming up. Cool, get to it and try not to concuss yourself right before your first launch. Yeah, that would be definitely ideal. Although, hey, you got the safety harness in there, so there is that. Activate lift. Oh, this is cool. rocks are sparkly. It is... Oh, we got a flashlight. I was gonna say it's really dark, although it is not so bad anymore. Zero G cave. Suit up. Okay. This again. Ooh, do not go too high, but stay aloft. Okay, there we go. Talk to Tough. Hey, hey, nice of you to drop down. I'm getting some zero G time in. So you're going in there, in the cave? What? No, I'm fine. Great. Great and fine. You don't look fine. Well, you know, I hate that cave, so I don't know why you're making me talk about it. What? Now I've got hand sweats. Fair enough. We'll leave you to your mining. Why are you the only guy down here? I feel like... I don't know. I feel like maybe your entire team called in sick today and just left it all in your hands. Okay, that is a distance. Is there... Let's jump down here. Okay. Can I make that jump? This is really weird, the curvature of this, Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. We'll take it, I suppose. Now, the zero G cave, is this like... I was gonna ask if this was just the center of the planet, but that would mean the planet was really small. Because you can get zero G inside a planet if you're at the center of the planet, because you're like... It functions effectively as like a gravitational shield. Okay. Space. Okay, this is gonna take some getting used to, but I'm really glad I am able to fly in a zero G environment. What am I supposed to do with you? Okay, let's spacebar again, and then... Okay. What else do we got? We got you. This is really fun, actually. I'm gonna have to actually experiment with this once I get this fixed up. Come on. This is kind of frustrating. One more, apparently, somewhere. It's really easy to get disoriented. I can't tell even where the entrance of the cave is, or where the last one I fixed was. Going too high. Or low, or whatever direction. I don't know. I'm thinking of this is high and this is low, I guess. With the kind of the center, or the center circle being the midpoint. I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm just trying to glide around a little bit slowly just because this is definitely a delicate control system. I'm not going to get hit by anything else, am I? I feel like that's definitely something I should have paid attention to when I first jumped in this hole. I don't see anything else that needs to be fixed. Am I just... Whoa there, cowboy. Whoa there, cowboy. Okay, that's... Okay, this is definitely going to take some time to get used to. Give me a moment here. Bear with me. That's the entrance again. So we're probably not going to get lost, at least. Why am I not finding this? Is it on these others? I'm definitely hearing the sparks. So I don't know why it's so difficult to find. This is just... Okay. We'll work with that. Is this broken? It doesn't seem like it, but let me just make sure. It looks broken. I'm not getting a pop-up that tells me it is, so... And I'm not hearing any of the sparks. Maybe it's in the center. I'm definitely hearing it. It's somewhere around here, because I'm definitely hearing... Huh. This is... Okay. I feel like I definitely should have tried that a lot earlier. Yeah, I'm gonna fly right through it. Okay. That's really cool too, the whole match velocity idea. Basically serving as brakes in a zero-G environment. Just so that your velocity is zero relative to the thing you're moving for. That's pretty neat. Another thing that I've never actually been able to see, but I've wanted to see since my... Oh dear. Okay, we're good. Since my days in undergraduate physics classes. Okay, how am I... That's a long way up. Let's just go. Oh, but not so far that we hit the ground or the ceiling. Okay. Hey, you're back. You need something? Just getting in some zero-G time. Yeah, we've had this discussion. Okay. I think that's all I need for now. Excuse me. Nicely done. Of course, it'll be a little more stressful when you're hurtling through space, but just remember you're training and try not to get hit anything big. I can see you're itching to get off this rock, so go get the launch codes from the observatory and get out of here already. Best of luck out there, and hey, try to avoid getting yourself killed now that I've put in so much time into training, got it? I will do what I can. Good sir. Have I don't think I've been up here. Or over there. Is this just gonna keep going? Hello. Moraine, you were the one who, didn't let him use your stethoscope or whatever. Oh, hello, astronaut. This is good weather for your launch, right? That's lucky. What are you up to? I'm using my signal scope to pick up sounds from distant planets. It's set to Outer Wilds Venture's frequency so I can pick up the traveler's music. Last night I heard Rybeck's banjo coming from Brittle Hollow. I hope that means they're safe. I can hear different planets too. It depends on what time of day or night it is, since different planets are in the sky at different times. Oh, that's cool. Wait, so if we point these, signal scopes are cool. They do seem like it. Let's, nothing in the sun. So, I guess this means there's someone whistling on the moon, then. There's drums on this one. On one of these two, I can't tell which one this is actually coming from. What else do we got? Oh, that one's cool. I like this one. It's like a didgeridoo or whatever that instrument is called. I think it's called the didgeridoo. Are we missing anything? Maybe, not particularly. There's a harmonica somewhere. So, oh, okay. One thing is, I could try to follow the ecliptic plane. What's this? Zoom in. Oh, that's definitely something, huh? Looks like it might be like a, possibly a Jiminy Christmas. Oh, this is really cool. They got little flags. Oh, I wish you'd just stay still for a second. Where'd you go? Got a dark side of the moon and everything. There's a lot of stuff. Ah, what's that? That is really neat. Wonder if you can pick out constellations in here. Well, that'd be cool. Be kind of like an Easter egg that tells you, oh, you're actually on Earth like 3 million years in the future when frogs like evolved to take the place of humans after some disaster or something. I can see that happening. This seems like a very prominent constellation here, though I don't know. You know, it almost looks like Scorpius or Scorpio. I don't know. I always get the two mixed up. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe that's just kind of me breaching. Read. I saw smoke coming from Youngbark Crater up north, and I figured I should go check it out. You can use the scout launcher. Just please don't break it while I'm gone. Tech tight. Hang on, before I do anything with this. Oh, this is just too cool, man. Okay, here we go. We got little spaceships and flags. Man, this is really neat. East Nomai Ruins. South Quantum Grove Crater. Oh, that's interesting. Are they gonna have, like, quantum business going on? Hang on. What are you? Are you another... You look like you're another gas giant. You're getting really close, dude. Oh, there's a lot of stuff going on this one. I feel like I see these two together a lot, like this pale kind of featureless planet, and then this red one that has a whole lot of geological and even like artificial features on it. You, what are you? Oh, I missed it. It's like a little UFO. What are you? So you're the harmonica. What are we closing in on? We're closing in on something. Oh, the moon goes by. Oh. This is like bringing reality to the idea of the music of the spheres. This is just way cool. Northwest Geyser Mountains. Youngbark Crater. I think we did Youngbark Crater, didn't we? Use scout launcher. Retrieve. Fire again. Can I fire this at the moon? Hang on. Or at the sun? Let's fire this into the sun. I don't think that we have achieved orbital velocity, although... I'm on this structure. Like gecko feet or something. Okay, I apologize if this is taking a while, but this is just really neat. This whole system with the signal scope, I'm really getting. I don't think I've seen you before. Apologize again, but this is just. I want to see everything in the sky. There's just like a different instrument for everybody, and all these features on all these planets are really interesting. I think I've seen everything that I need to here. Let's apologize for the delay, but we'll get to the observatory. And does it open? Outer Wilds Ventures, Timber Hearth's first and only space program, was founded to explore the farthest reaches of our solar system. Feldspar was the first Hearthian to be intentionally launched into space. Okay. So, the implication there is that there have been people who haven't, presumably through the geysers. Okay. They completed the first orbit around Timber Hearth and later made the first of what would be mini landings on our moon. Okay, so this is the moon. This gray rock. I think it is anyway, unless there's another body in the system that looks like identical to this. Outer Wilds Ventures founding members, clockwise from top left, Hornfels, Gaussen, back when he had his 4 eyes, I suppose. Slate. Okay, yeah, guy with the welder's helmet, and Feldspar. The guy who was like the first to orbit, or the first into space intentionally. Very cool. Big thanks to these additional founders of Outer Wilds Ventures, without whom we never would have gotten off the ground. Matthew Steinhauer. Okay, that seems like a normal name. Yeah, Ben Etherington. Okay, I feel like these are probably backers? Yeah. Or some sort of GoFundMe or something. Hal, I think you've been mentioned before. Hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Launch day at last, huh, buddy? It's the Translator Tool's inaugural flight 2. I'm so excited it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Haha. Oh geez, do not break it. No promises, buddy. I can't even really promise my own safety in this rat trap they're gonna fly me on. Ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous, and I'm not even the one that's going into space. How are you feeling? I'm excited. Good, you've only been waiting for this day since we were hatchlings. I can't wait to see all your training pay off. So what's the dirt? You here to see the new Nomai statue? New statue? You haven't heard? Gabbro brought it back from them from Giant's Deep, and Hornfels just finished prepping it for display. This is it right here. Neat, huh? Makes me wish we could see what a real live Nomai looks like, but I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out. Looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. Oh. Yeah, no doubt, buddy. This is the first fully intact statue we ever found, you know, and for how old it is, it's in great shape. Ah, geez, I got a little carried away there. Go on, you have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there, you hear? Is this it? This remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. Okay. The statue provides us with our most detailed look yet at the Nomai, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry that has been carved as part of the antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in the solar system, we still have no idea where the species came from or what happened to them. So that must be what the translator tool is for. You guys have 3 eyes, yeah. I guess we could call, what was his name? Gossin, an honorary Nomai, because of his 3 eyes. Future site of our next exhibit. If you've enjoyed your time with Outer Wilds, please consider supporting our planned museum expansion. Oh, this must be the DLC, a reference to the DLC that I've heard of. I don't have that installed yet, just so you're all aware, but depending on how this, the base game goes, I may end up getting that. We'll see. Our quest to explore the farthest reaches of our solar system wouldn't be possible without generous visitors like you. We thank you profusely for your support, and we hope to see you again soon. Okay. I want to not make sure I don't miss anything. Watch closely. These balls move on their own. The ground is perfectly level, so what do you think causes this spooky motion? The answer is the moon. As it orbits our planet, the outer rock's gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. Does this mean that if I go outside, right now the moon will be in that direction? Oh my god. Is that just a coincidence? Hang on. Okay, it's right here. Did they actually program that into this? Wait a few seconds. I'm gonna miss it if it's actually gonna move. Okay, it's now moving. Hang on. Maybe? I don't know. I feel like I'm wasting some people's time here, but that would be interesting if they actually programmed that into the game. The strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observation. The level-headedness among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Gabbro claims the rock exists in all possible states until it is observed? Oh, are we going to have like macroscopic quantum mechanics at play here? Whatever is actually happening, both sides of the debate agree the effect is extremely creepy. Are they going to actually have... Oh my god. Hang on. Okay. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, that is... Okay. Okay, hang on. Let's say we observe this one. We stop observing that one. And we turn... Okay, so we can kind of force it to go in certain directions, too. Just by observing wherever it isn't. So, with that in mind, let me see if I can do it the other way. Okay. I want to see that one. Go closer to it. And then turn this way. And it's there. Oh, that is cool. That is cool. Okay, so it's on this side now. Where are the... Oh my god. I think they actually did program that into the game so that it's following the moon. That is really cool. I can't wait to see how these ideas are implemented once we get past this apparent tutorial level here. Stars, like our sun, generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. True that. As it grows older, the star runs out of hydrogen and starts to contract. Does it? I thought it expanded when it ran out of fuel. As the star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layers to expand. The star has become a red giant. Okay. Yeah, this is what's going to happen to our sun and possibly eventually swallow the Earth. When the core is hot enough, it starts to fuse helium into carbon. And then, if a star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity, and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Chert's observations, this will one day be the fate of our own sun. I keep hearing all these names. I know some of them have come up and some of them we've referenced. Like, Moraine was using the telescope thing. Slate was the guy we woke up next to. Gosen was in the Zero-G cave. I recognize some of these names. I know Gabro's been mentioned more than once, and I don't think we've met him yet. But some of these other names I just probably am not going to remember. Hopefully that's not going to be a problem for gameplay. We'll find out. This anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of our ships that flew close to Dark Bramble. Okay. I'm guessing... Okay. Some of these... Dark Bramble seems like it's the goat head looking... Well, brambly looking one. It appears well suited to living in dark spaces with minimal atmosphere. Are these things going to be just floating around in space? Because that is not cool, dude. I do not want to run into hostiles while I'm flying out in space. What did it say? The landing gear that flew close to it? I really hope that these things are not like just randomly out in space all over the place. That would not be ideal, to just like step out of your spaceship in space and just get attacked by these like piranha things. This crystal was taken from a Nomai ruin on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion, and was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Try it out. Whoa! Okay. I'm like at the bottom of like an O'Neill cylinder. For those of you who don't know, an O'Neill cylinder is basically a cylinder that generates gravity through centrifugal force. You just spin the station around and the centrifugal force keeps you pressed against the side. This crystal was taken from an... Yeah, okay, we tried that. The Nomai technology brought back from space by our astronauts has been a great boon to Outer Wilds ventures, allowing us to modify expedition gear in exciting and useful ways. For example, the Little Scout now boasts a warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their scouts almost instantly. Okay. So I guess they do have warp travel, but for some reason they can't use it to go to other systems? Maybe there's like some sort of distance limiter on it or something. This has dramatically reduced the number of scouts lost to the depths of space. I'm sure they will be welcome habitats for these piranha things. What you see here are parts of the Nomai skeleton. We can tell from their skulls that they possessed antlers, and quite unusually only for 3 eyes. Yeah, that's weird, man. You can't trust those 3-eyed people. The Nomai body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The differences in the Nomai's anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, show us that the Harthians couldn't have descended from Nomaian ancestors. Are we Harthians? Or is there another group? It's not clear where the Nomai originated from or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore the solar system. Okay. Aside from the dwellings and the structures they built, the Nomai also made art. This decorated pottery was discovered on Brittle Hollow. Some ancient Nomai arts depict strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can't be found in our solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in the universe, or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were the Nomai born in our solar system, or were they born among other stars and planets? And if they were, how and why did they come here? These are just some of the questions we hope to answer through further xenoarchaeological expeditions. I feel like I nailed that. Xenoarchaeological. This piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Although this text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. Is it this thing? It looks like it's this thing, because it's not responding to this. Kosovo, we're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. Too close. Fortunately, the Adelrock's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. So, are these the Nomai then that are speaking? I feel like that's kind of the implication. And they're building a device on the Adelrock to search for something. Okay. Telescope. That's too high for me to see out of, and also probably would blind me at this time of day. Hornfels observations. This is incredible. At first I thought the points of light in this image were stars, but they're not. They're galaxies. And this image covers just a tiny patch of the whole sky, which means the universe contains at least 1,000 times more galaxies than we previously imagined. Okay, so this is like a James Webb or a Hubble Deep Field image or something then. I think I need to sit down. Yeah, that image will definitely have that effect. This is odd. According to my redshift calculations, every single galaxy in this image is moving away from us. In fact, the farther away a galaxy is, the faster it appears to be moving away. So this game is actually implementing a whole lot of different concepts. It's like has tidal forces in it. It has macroscopic quantum mechanics, which is a little bit of a exaggeration, I guess, but it's definitely based on some real science, and it's referencing the Hubble redshift here as well. It's almost as if the entire universe is expanding. But if that's true, was everything closer together in the past? And how far back can we extrapolate? Did the universe have a beginning? There's a dude here. Hornfells. There you are. I just finished pre-flight observations and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with a Nomai translator tool. I confess, I've been giddy just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Yeah, man. It's been difficult. It's been rough, but through long hours and hard work, we managed to make a translator tool. I don't know about Hal though. Hal just kind of, was the supervised the project, air quotes. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space? What is my plan? I have not thought that far ahead. I definitely do want to learn more about the Nomai. Honestly, any of these planets starting out would be neat. I'm not sure. I'm gonna wing it. I'm gonna wing it. Planning to follow in the footsteps of Feldspar and the Great Outer Wilds Venture's tradition, are you? I might have guessed. Well, see if you can't put the translator tool of yours to good use while you're out there. Well then, looks like all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for a launch. Well, I'll be lucky to get into space in the first place. I'll say that. If I die in space, then I die in space. I guess that's the way things roll. I suppose I'm ready to get off this rock. Excellent. You'll be needing the launch codes then. Here they are. Best gift. Best get off the ground before Slate makes any more modifications to your ship, eh? Honestly? Oh no, Slate was the one. He fixed the retro rockets, right? But he's also the one who wanted to jettison my safety harness, according to Gossen. So, yeah, maybe we should avoid any further modifications. Good luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Oh, we got like Morse code launch codes. Okay. And then a map. Whoa. Was not expecting that. Okay. So let's take a closer look at some of this some of these features we got here in this solar system here. We're here. And there's our moon. There's a lot of features on our own planet. Although it is like super small, because I think I can even see the observatory from where I'm sitting here. Let's start closest to the sun and work our way out. I feel like that's probably the best option. Which means this thing is going to be our first. What the hell? It's not even labeled. It's definitely something, though. Okay, well, I guess we'll move on for now. Ash Twin and Ember Twin. So, yeah, these are the two that are always close together. This is like the nondescript planet and the like hyper hyperdescript planet. I can't, like, make out anything further than what I could see through my actual telescope, though. So it looks like we're the second planet from the sun. Okay. And these things are moving, too. Like, this probably isn't in real time. I can't imagine this is in real time, because if it is, its year is like 20 minutes. No, well, more like 5. Okay, I believe you're the third. Brittle Hollow. And Hollow's Lantern. It's really cool that they got like ice caps and stuff too. I don't think ours has ice caps. No. And this one doesn't. Maybe they're just too close to the sun to have ice caps. Okay, so this is Timberhearth's orbit. This is Brittle Hollow's orbit. So next one out would be Giant's Deep. Oh, this is the one, this is the planet they were talking about, the, sea monster or something on this planet. So I guess there has to be a surface somewhere below these clouds. And yeah, you can see the, you can even see like this orbital structure. And it looks like it's got its own moon. Okay, and then Dark Bramble. Huh. How did this thing even form? Looks like it just like... It looks almost like there was a planet here and it got destroyed somehow. Is there any way to, how do I get out? I did see everything, right? Oh, that's new. Oh, I think I remember seeing this. I was going to mention, and I got distracted, but I was going to mention that the way this is like warping spacetime, makes me think that this might be like a hyperdense neutron star or something like that. Neutron stars are what happens after a supernova occurs. So after you get a supernova, then you either get like a neutron star or a black hole, depending on how big the star was that caused it. And extremely dense and extremely high gravitational forces around neutron stars. That'd be cool if they had a neutron star. Although it doesn't appear to have like an orbit, which is strange. I don't know, maybe it's like some weird sci-fi concept or something going on there. Can we... Oh, it's just that easy. Can we... What happens if we... That is a really cool effect. I just... That's a... What the hell? Isn't that the moon from... Hang on. Do we have 2 moons? That one doesn't even have any orbiting lines, but it seems to be orbiting with us. It looks a lot like the Giant's Deep moon. Giant's Deep's moon. I'm not really sure how to say that correctly. So if we go outside, then will we see both moons? Okay. Okay. Are you, like, eating my mind? We good, dude? Okay, you just, like, ate my memories or something. Good talk, bro. Hey, so did you get a good look at that Nomai statue? The statue looked at me and opened its eyes. Whoa, the statue was doing what? So its eyes opened and then you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around? You mean like a hallucination? Yeah, actually a lot like that. Listen, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch, like, medically speaking? I don't know. I do know that the statue's eyes were closed and they're open now. No, that statue is definitely weird. Maybe you should check it to make sure that, like, I'm not just hallucinating the open eyes or something, but yeah. I mean, if you're saying it happened, then I guess maybe it did. But why? Hornfels tried everything to get the statue's eyes to open. Why would that be something you think of doing? I guess, like, it looks like it's, like, straight up carved. I don't know, maybe there's like a mechanism or something. And nothing like this ever happened to them. I don't think you're going to get any answers from the museum statue, but Gabbro, there's that name again, said they were going back to Giant's Deep. Don't know which island they're on, though. Maybe they'd be able to tell you more? On the other hand, Gabbro's, you know, Gabbro. So maybe you'd be better off searching for more info on your own. So Gabbro's on Giant's Deep, then? Well, it's a potential lead. Geez, now I'm really jealous you're going into space. Hey, see if you can use our translator tool to find out more about the statue, okay? Good luck and safe flying. Alright, thanks. I have apparently a broken mind, and I am about to have a broken body. I'm gonna, if this thing actually uses like Newtonian physics, and like it seems like it will for sure, because that's what we saw with the little model ship. Yeah, this is gonna be a flight. And usually I'd say, well, hey, you're fine because space is empty. Just go up, and you should just be fine. Although that wouldn't be a good strategy right now because I'd fly directly into the sun. Ordinarily, I'd say just go up, but the problem is this space is super crowded. Like, you could not have, in the real world, planets that close to each other and also gravitationally stable. Pretty sure, anyway. Like, unless they were, like, super undense, I guess. Talk to Tefra. Hello, astronaut. Are you going into space today? Planning on it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get there before, you know, we got another day-night cycle, but... Are you going into space and never coming back, like Feldspar did? Honestly, good chance. Good chance. That is pretty disturbing, though. But Hornfels says no one knows what happened to Feldspar. Hornfels says they got lost in space even though they were the best pilot ever. Gee, thanks for the encouragement, kid. You're not as good as Feldspar, so you should be really careful not to get lost. Yep, that's good advice there, dude. Thanks for the advice. Thanks for, you know, reassuring me right before my inaugural flight. Slate, my friend, you got anything else to say? Looks like you're ready for takeoff. The excitement of launch is fun and all, but I can't wait to get back to working on the new ship. You got another ship in the works? We're working on fixing the autopilot's avoidance systems for this one. I feel like you should implement that into the current ship. Sorry. Alright, I guess I'm just going into space without autopilot avoidance systems. That would be really nice. Oh. I guess that's just how it works then? Okay. Did I even need the launch codes? It looks like I didn't even need the launch codes. Oh dear. Like I said it was a rat trap, but like this is a rat trap. This does not look like it would hold cabin pressure. I guess it's airtight. Should I just fly off? What is this? Ship's log. Okay. We got Timber Hearth and the Addle Rock. Okay, so these are like the twins, Ember Twin and Ash Twin. And this is Brittle Hollow, so yeah, this is by distance from the sun, I think. And Hollow's Lantern. And Giant's Deep. Few entries. Hal says Gabbro went back to Giant's Deep to try to learn more about the Nomai statue and the observatory. Okay. So this is just the kind of like to keep track of my leads, basically. That is going to be very useful, for sure. I am probably going to be using this a lot. Dark Bramble. The Interloper. I wonder if that's like the neutron star thing that we saw. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, here we go. Looks like all of our planets. Suit up. Well, I don't think I need to suit up until I actually get somewhere. So, buckle up. Liftoff landing camera. Oh dear. Okay. Left shift to hold off. Alright, I guess this is it. Thanks for joining me on this run of Outer Wilds. I'm probably gonna die now. We'll find out. Have I done it? I feel like I'm in space. I'm in space. Uncomfortably close to that one. I'm not gonna hit anything, am I? Oh man, this is way cool. Where do I go? Okay. I keep getting concerned that I'm gonna hit something. Let's just Turning, okay, so they got like an automatic boundary, or a boundary that'll kick in if you get too far away. Apparently we're going towards the sun. I feel like that's probably not where I want to be going. Retro rockets. Okay. Okay, so it's so easy to get disoriented. Like, forget the flying, which I haven't even really tried yet. I've just launched, really, and haven't pressed the thrusters since. But just orienting myself is super, super difficult. Is that where I live? Timber Hearth. Okay, I think that's my place. So let's just see if we can make a safe landing on our home planet before we go or do anything else. Okay, let's slow down. We do have 2 moons. Oh, okay. You know what? I asked for Newtonian mechanics. We're gonna deal with Newtonian mechanics. Okay, let me actually think about this. How do I... Let's just zero our velocity first with respect to the planet. Like that, basically. And then take a much more gradual approach. How fast can I slow? Okay. I feel like I can go a little bit faster. I apologize, this probably is not like the best content, but bear with me. I'm sure I will get the hang of this. Let's see. Why am I going, why am I slowing down? Like I'm really slowing down. Ah, right, I am moving past it. Okay, how do I just like completely zero my velocity? Like, okay, is this doing, that's what this is? The arrows. Okay, so let's see if I can do something like this. And then like that. Okay, and then move toward it. Zero that velocity. My direct, like from here to there velocity, I guess. It has a special name in physics, but I can't be bothered to remember it at the moment. Let's see if we can just like zero these out. This is actually quite difficult. Man, I really bit off more than I can chew here, I think. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's start the slowdown process. Let's really slow down here. Still moving toward it. Let's get rid of these arrows. Okay. And let's slow way down. Slow way down. Slow way down. We got like a landing camera, right? We got a landing camera. Excellent. Although, where the... Okay, it's right there. Okay. Timber Hearth has a lot of cool features, but I also really want to just figure out if I can land somewhere else too. I am going to see. I'm going to try to land on the moon. Although I just want to make sure. Okay, it's coming in. I gotta watch out for the other moon, too, is the thing. Like, there's 2 moons here. Somewhere. I don't see it. Which does not bring me any particular comfort. I guess we'll just go directly there and really, really hope that don't run into it on the way. Okay, I'm aiming for this. I'm aiming for this little crater here. I do not want to burn the guy inside it. Okay, I feel like that could have gone a lot worse, and I felt like I expected it to go a lot worse as I actually crashed into the moon, and then just nothing happened. Maybe this thing is a lot more durable than I thought it would be. Okay. Yeah, we probably should put our suit on before jumping out. Oh, that is a sight. You can like see all the solar prominences and stuff too. There it is. Are we gonna get an eclipse? Wow, I think we're gonna get an eclipse. Oh, oh, that is cool. Is it actually like gonna affect the lighting? Oh, like right down into this. Oh, there's something down there. What the hell? I didn't even. I completely forgot to check the lighting because there's something in that massive mountain. Okay, I guess that's something else we can check. But where's the... I feel like I... Yeah, here are the trees. Unidentified signal nearby. You? Talk to Esker. Okay. Hang on. No, I pressed the wrong button. Okay, sorry, man. Let me retrieve that real quick. I'm gonna try not to take your arm off in the warp in the process. Okay, let's see. How do I... Because I feel like when we were doing with the hide and seek, if we can equip our little telescope thing, how do we put that away? Signal scope. Okay, yeah. So if we come up to him, it'll label it for us. Very nice. Lovely whistler, sir. Oh, hey, it's you. Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. No, long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. Don't the other travelers come by? The lunar outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Chert comes by to say hi, but Gabro's Gabro. So Gabro's a weird guy, I'm guessing, somehow. And you know how Rybeck feels about unnecessary spaceflight. Don't go. I mean, anything else you wanted to ask? Let's just exhaust our dialogue options for this guy. Don't the other travelers come by? The lunar outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Chert comes by to say hi. Okay, we did that. Don't go. Okay, seems lonely up here. A little. I'm in touch with ground control, Hornfels and Gossin mostly, and they radio up to chat now and then. And when ground control forgets I'm up here, and they usually do, I launch my little scout at the village. They forget about you? I don't blame them. For one, I don't check in as often as the other travelers, since I'm always in one place. And it's not so bad up here, really. At least it's peaceful and quiet. You don't always get that in our solar system. Okay. Let alone in our village. Was that you whistling? Probably, or actually definitely. The other travelers carry instruments, so they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their music with a signal scope, you know. Best spot for that is the North Pole. Great reception. The North Pole is marked in red. Okay, we got epic music for some reason. Are you going to turn into a final boss? But the Adel Rock is a pretty small moon, really. Just go north, you can't miss it. Don't go. What is this place? Haha, very funny. Oh, stars above, you're serious, aren't you? That's just depressing. Welcome to the Lunar Outpost, which apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach anyone anymore. When we first started Outer Wilds, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the older ships tended to fall apart a lot, like more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down on the number of launches and landings taking place in the village, and also the number of fires. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me up here raising saplings from Timber Hearth and keeping an eye on things. Fair enough. I guess that's everything I wanted to ask you about. Alright, let's head back. What the heck? Okay, that can't be good. Yeah, the sun definitely just exploded. And now we're getting our mind back from the statue that stole it. And we're starting over. Okay. Okay. That was a trip. I think I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to process whatever the hell that just was. Okay.